Congrats on completing Course 6, Online Giving. If your website is for a church or a nonprofit, I hope you've started taking the action steps necessary in order to help people give online through your website. In this course, we are going to talk about how to add a blog to your website and how to publish sermons to your website as well. Now, if you're thinking about starting a blog and doing blogging, that is awesome. The world needs more Christians and more church leaders to share their insights and stories via blogging. There are lots of benefits to blogging, but let me share just 3 of them with you here. First of all, blogging helps people. No matter what you write about, assuming it's in Christian in nature, it's going to help people understand God, and it's going to help them understand how to better live for Him. Number 2, it's going to foster engagement. If you enable the comments on your blog, then people are going to be able to post comments, ask questions. It'll spark discussion about whatever it is that you are blogging about. And third, blogging helps search rankings. The search engines love fresh content, and in addition to that, when you share insight and inspiration and stories, people love to share and link to those things. And all of that helps to improve the search rankings, not only for your blog articles, but for your whole website. Now, a word of caution, one of the keys to successful blogging is consistency. So, before you go starting a blog, you need to ask yourself 4 important questions and know the answers to these things. Number 1, who is your target audience? Who are the people you want reading your blog? Number 2, who's going to write the blog articles? Is it going to be you, someone else, a collection of people? Number 3, what is the schedule of your blogging? Are you going to blog once a week, twice a week? You got to figure that out so you know what you're committing yourself to. And finally, number 4, what topics or themes are you going to blog about? You can't just be like random whatever's on my mind. If you really want to help your target audience, you have to be consistent in the types of things that you write about. So those are some things to figure out before you start your blog, if you choose to do that. Now, if you are a church and you're interested in publishing sermons to your website, you might be wondering, why are we covering blogging and sermons in the same course? Well, that is because the blogging tools that are a part of our WPEZ website builder are the best and easiest way for you to put your sermons on your website. The blogging tools make it really easy for you to publish a new message each week. They also make it really easy for you to include audio or video, pictures or notes in them. They make it really easy for you to link to outside resources or to sign up forms, things that you might talk about in your message. It's also very well organized chronologically, so that when you publish a sermon each week, that sermon goes to the top of your sermons page, and then the next 9 most recent sermons are shown below that. And then there's a link to where people can go back and look at other older messages that you have. Finally, another great benefit to the blogging tools, using them for sermons, is that you can tag your messages. You can put tags for the scripture reference, for the sermon series, for the topics that are covered, and even for the speaker. And that way people can find the things that they are looking for, other related messages, or if they're dealing with a specific issue, they can look and search for those specific messages that address those things. So that's why we strongly encourage using the blogging tools for sermons. All right, well, we're going to get started in this course with some training. We're going to teach you how to add a blog, how to add a sermons category, how to add a sermons page, and how to publish new blog posts and sermon messages to your site. A couple of action steps for you this lesson. First, decide whether you are ready to start a blog now. And second, if you are going to start a blog now, go ahead and write down the answer to those 4 questions, the 4 key things you have to decide before you start. Who's your target audience? Who's going to write your blog articles? How often are you going to publish those blog articles? And what topics or themes are you going to cover? So get started with that, and I'll see you in the next lesson.